Alright, what is up, everybody? And today we are going to be talking about the Toronto Raptors and the rest of the NBA news after the start of free agency. So, without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, what is everybody, buddy? And yeah, we're gonna start off straight up with the Toronto Raptors signing Juancho Hernan Gomez. Don't know how to say his name that well, but if you know him very well, you would know him that he is known as Bo Cruz from Hustle by Adam Sandler, with the co-producer being LeBron. So Juancho last season averaged 1.4 points, and in 2021, 6.2 points. But last season, 33.3% field goal percentage, 3 rebounds, zero point 0.6 assists, zero point 0.2 steals, and zero point 0.2 blocks. In his career, he's averaged 5 points, 42% field goal percentage, 35% from 3, 3.4 rebounds, zero point 0.6 assists, zero point 0.4 steals, and zero point 0.2 rebounds. So, sorry, not 0.2 rebounds, 0.2 blocks, sorry. So, Hernan Gomez isn't the most efficient player, but definitely a good signing just to get some stuff going for the team. Not a lot going on right now in the offseason, so definitely a good addition to the squad. 100% for sure. Alright, so for the second thing we're going to be talking about, sorry about the voice crack sounding thing. Last season, Kevin Durant, well, in the offseason, he requested a trade around like the draft. So last season, Kevin Durant averaged 30 points, 51% from the field, 38 from 3, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, and a block. Now, Durant is a very good player, but the Nets, there's been rumors that they want Scotty Barnes, and Masai Ujiri has already said that in any Kevin Durant trade, there will be no way that there is any trade where we'll get rid of Scotty Barnes, which, as a Raptors fan, I very much agree with. I do not think that any player is really worth our future, and a thing that I would be all right with is like Freddie, Cam Birch, and like 2 first round picks for Kevin Durant. But like personally, that is the most I would give up for Kevin Durant. That is all I would give up for him for like 4 years of an older Kevin Durant. I wouldn't give up much of our young core for him, just because. Yeah, like I'd even be happy with getting like a Ben Simmons just for the defense, and like even though he's not the most efficient offensive player and he'll probably barely ever play, he's still good on defense. So as long as he's playing happily and healthy, we would have no problems. So yeah, that's what I think about the KD to the Raptors trade talks. Okay, so to end off the Raptors talks, we're going to be finishing it off with Christian Coloco, a future stud looking like. Now, in college for 2021 to 22, he averaged 12 points, 63% from the field, 0% from 3. Not very good there, but that's all right. 73% from free throws, 7.3 rebounds, 1.4 assists, a steal, 3 blocks. Yeah. So Christian Coloco looking like he could be something pretty big for the 33rd pick. He could definitely be a good piece for this Toronto team and maybe be a starter next year. Okay, so getting off all the Raptors talk, we are finally moving to something else. Last season, the Jazz didn't do too well in the postseason, and they were pretty good in the regular season, but couldn't show off in the postseason. And there's talks of Rudy Gobert getting traded, and the Raptors are not a landing spot, that is for sure. But a place that did end up landing him, though, is the Minnesota Timberwolves. And last season, Gobert averaged 15 points, 71% from the field, 14 rebounds. 14. 1 assist, zero point 0.7 steals, and 2 blocks. So yeah, Rudy Gobert, definitely very good defensive player, pretty good on the offensive side, but nowhere close to good when it comes to shooting. He's nowhere good with shooting. So yeah, Gobert now with the Timberwolves fitting in pretty well with their core, I'd say, with Anthony Edwards, also known as Kermit from Hustle. Then you also got D'Angelo Russell and Karl-Anthony Towns up in there. So very good big four there. Definitely title contenders. And who knows? Maybe they'll actually push a title run, but who knows? All right, now for this next segment, I'm gonna keep the Rudy Gobert clips in the background because he plays on the same team as the next guy we're talking about, Donovan Mitchell. Now, Donovan is just a fantastic player all around. He's a good shooter, he's a good finisher, and he's a pretty good playmaker too, and all right on the defensive side. Now, last season, Mitchell averaged 26 points, 45% from the field, 35% from three, 4.2 rebounds, 5.3 assists, 1.5 steals, and a .2 blocks. Now, Mitchell is a great player, definitely an all-star, and he's got some trade talks as the Jazz are looking at blowing up the whole core with Gobert and Mitchell. Now, the potential landing spots for Donovan Mitchell, the main one is the Knicks, but honestly, I don't know how to feel about that because honestly, I don't know how he would fit in with the Knicks. Honestly, he's a pretty good fit for the Knicks, actually, now that I think about it. Because him, Randall, and Barrett, if they can keep that core together, with Barrett and Randall, I don't know what I'm saying. Now, I'm not sure how good that would work, but maybe. Maybe Barrett gets traded, who knows? Maybe Randall gets traded. Maybe they throw in Mitchell Robinson. I'm not sure. Now, even though I did say that we'd get off the Raptors talk, we're going straight back to it. Now, if we wanted to think about the Raptors trading for Donovan Mitchell isn't no easy player to get because he's not just no everyday player. He's a very good star. So he's gonna have a lot of work to get. If we want to even get him, it's gonna take a long, not a long, but it's gonna take a little bit of talks. But what I was thinking is OG Anunoby and Gary Trent Jr. for Donovan Mitchell, because Donovan will be under contract for 4 years, making $30 million every year, and we do end up giving up OG and Gary's $34 million combined, which would end up putting us with $4 million less for spending every year, and that's very good. That's getting us a negative $4.5 million on the cap, and then for the Jazz, that is adding $4.5 million for them, but not a big deal for them because now after getting rid of Gobert, they have nothing to really worry about. Now, if the Raptors did end up doing this trade, that would definitely be a good fit with Freddie, Pascal, and it's not even over with Precious Achua. Now, I don't care what anybody says. Precious, he should have gotten 6th Man of the Year. I don't care. He was very efficient. So yeah, that's what I think about the Donovan Mitchell trade rumors, and who knows? Maybe he could go somewhere else, but those are the two landing spots that I favor the most. Now guys, that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps out a bunch. And we are on our way to 1K subs. And yeah, have a nice day. And I hope you enjoyed. Peace.